Hi guys and welcome to Drive Spark, and in today's video we are going to get you another 10 cars that you can buy under 10 lakh rupees in the Indian market. Well, we already have a video playing about the top 10 cars in under 10 lakh rupees in the Indian market, and if you've not seen that video, you please go check it out. The link will be in the description, or you can visit our channel to see that video for yourself. Now in today's video, the top 10 cars that we have selected, we'll start off with number 1, which is the Mahindra Bolero. Now the Mahindra Bolero, the price of this vehicle starts at rupees 9.7 lakh rupees and goes all the way up to the 10.93 lakh ex-showroom. If we talk about the engine specifications of the Bolero, it gets a 1.5 litre turbo diesel engine and it produces 75 bhp and 210 Nm of peak torque. If we talk about the ground clearance, is around 180 mm, which is obviously a tall car since it's an SUV, and the transmission is manual and it is a rear wheel drive car. Number 2, we have the Maruti Suzuki Swift. Now the new Swift carries a price tag between 6.5 lakh to 9.65 lakh ex-showroom, and it is a beautiful car as far as fuel efficiency is concerned, because it gets a 1.2 litre naturally aspirated 3-cylinder engine. You also get a CNG variant in this, and if we talk about power figures, then power wise the CNG variant produces 68.8 bhp and 101.8 Nm of peak torque, and the petrol version produces 80.46 bhp and 112 Nm of peak torque. If we talk about transmission option, it gets both manual and a 5-speed AMT gearbox. Mileage wise, 24.8 for the manual and 25.75 for the automatic, which is absolutely brilliant. And obviously you have both CNG and petrol variants with the all new Swift. Now number 3, we have the Tata Punch. Now the Punch starts at rupees 6 lakh ex-showroom and goes all the way up to the 10.32 lakh mark. And if you talk about engine, and gets a 1.2 litre naturally aspirated petrol engine, it also gets a CNG option as well. If you talk about the power figures, the CNG variant of the Tata Punch produces 72 bhp and 103 Nm of peak torque, while the petrol variant produces 87 bhp and 115 Nm of peak torque. Transmission option with the Tata Punch, both manual and automatic, and it is a front wheel drive car. It also gets 187 mm of ground clearance, which makes it a pretty tall car. Number 4, we have the Maruti Suzuki Dzire. Now the Dzire carries a price tag of rupees 6.84 lakh ex-showroom and goes all the way up to the 10.19 lakh rupee mark. Obviously this also gets a CNG option, but it is available in a petrol variant as well. So 1.2 litre naturally aspirated 3-cylinder engine, same engine that is being used by the Swift. So power figures are also the same, around 69 bhp and 101.8 Nm of peak torque in the CNG variant, and 80 bhp and 112 Nm of peak torque in the petrol variant. Again, both transmissions are available, manual and automatic, and obviously it gets a 5-star safety rating. So this is the entry level sedan, the only entry level sedan right now to get 5-star safety rating from Maruti. And as far as mileage is concerned, again 24.7 from the manual and 25.7 from the automatic, which is again brilliant. Number 5, we have the Maruti Suzuki Baleno. Now the Baleno carries a price tag between 6.7 lakh to 9.92 lakh ex-showroom. And if you talk about the engine options, again we have a petrol engine, plus it is also available in a CNG variant as well. So the petrol engine is a 1.2 litre 4-cylinder engine that produces 88.5 bhp and 113 Nm of peak torque, while the CNG variant produces around 76.5 bhp of power and around 98.5 Nm of peak torque. If we talk about the mileage of the car, 22.3 to 22.4 it can deliver, again in manual and automatic. Both gearboxes are available with the all new Baleno. Number 6, we have the Hyundai Venue. Now the Venue carries a starting price of rupees 7.94 lakh and goes all the way up to the 13.62 lakh mark. It gets petrol as well as diesel. So the petrol engine is a 1 litre turbo petrol engine, and obviously it gets a 1.5 litre diesel engine as well. If you talk about the power output varies from 82 bhp to 118 bhp depending on what variant you take, and the torque figures again the same, from 113.8 Nm to 250 Nm of peak torque, which is available with the diesel variant. Now it obviously has a front wheel drive setup. If we talk about the mileage, 24.2 is what the company claims, and obviously this is again a very good car. Number 7, we have the Maruti Suzuki WagonR. Now the WagonR carries a price tag of rupees 5.79 lakh ex showroom to rupees 7.62 lakh. Again, it is available in a petrol as well as in CNG variant, and it has two engine options with it. One is a 1 liter and one is a 1.2 liter. If you talk about the power output, 56 bhp to 88.5 bhp is what it produces depending on the engine variant, and also the torque figures also vary from 82.1 Nm to 113 Nm. Obviously, as I mentioned, it is available in both petrol and CNG, and it gets manual and automatic transmission both. If you talk about the mileage, 23.5 to 25.19 kilometers to a liter is what the WagonR can deliver. Number 8, we have the Mahindra XUV 3XO. Now the 3XO carries a price tag of rupees 7.99 lakh for the base variant, which is the introductory variant, and obviously it goes all the way up to the 15.8 lakh rupee mark. Now if we talk about the engine options, you have diesel and petrol both in this. It gets a 1.2 liter petrol engine and a 1.5 liter diesel engine. Power output varies from 110 bhp to 129 bhp, and again the torque also varies from 200 Nm to 300 Nm depending on what variant you take. It obviously gets a fuel economy of 20.6 kilometers to a liter. It gets a 5-star safety rating and is a front wheel drive car. Number 9, we have the Hyundai i20. Now the i20 carries a price tag of rupees 7.04 lakh to 11.25 lakh ex showroom. If you talk about the engine, it gets a 1.2 liter petrol engine. Power obviously varies from 82 bhp to 87 bhp, and it gets 115 Nm of peak torque. Both manual and automatic transmission are available with the i20, and as far as mileage goes, it delivers around 16 to 20 kilometers per liter, and obviously it is available in petrol only. Number 10 is the Maruti Suzuki Alto K10. We kept this car for the last in the list because this carries the price tag of rupees 4.23 lakh to 6.21 lakh ex showroom. It obviously gets a CNG option as well, but it gets a 1 liter naturally aspirated 3-cylinder petrol engine. If we talk about the power output, the CNG one produces around 56 bhp and 82 Nm of peak torque, and the petrol variant produces 66 bhp and 89 Nm of peak torque. Again, manual and automatic both available. Mileage wise, again 24.39 to 24.9 is what the Alto claims, and obviously it is available in both CNG and petrol. So I hope you like this video. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, share and subscribe to all our social media channels, and we will be coming up with another list of the top 10 cars that you can buy in the Indian market very soon. So see you in the next video.